Hello to everyone. This is the last press conference before the final decision about My Voice, My Choice campaign, which will be made in less than 24 hours by the European Commission. Yesterday, we found out a terrific case from one of the Polish hospitals where life of one woman is in danger. And we are having this press conference because we want to talk about very concrete cases, about situation in Poland and why this initiative is so important. We are doing this because not a single one of us, after the official meeting that we needed to have with the Commissioner Labib, didn't get the chance to speak with her, and we decided to spread our message like this. So in short, tomorrow the European Commission is making the decision about My Voice, My Choice. We got the draft of the response, which is not sufficient for us, and because of this we continue to push and explain why immediate action by European Commission is needed. Firstly, I will give the word to Domi.
Yes. Hi everyone. First of all, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your presence here today and your willingness to hear our appeal, since the situation in Poland, as Nika briefly mentioned, is really extreme, and it couldn't be a bigger alarm for the European Union to act. Don't water it down. Don't run away from that action, as we are sadly hearing you try. Don't give us any kind of blah, blah, blah proposal. An empty proposal will not give any security to Lela or any other women in need of abortion in Poland and across the EU. Only a strong decision with guaranteed funding, with guaranteed intervention from the European Commission, with guaranteed support for the states that are willing to join the initiative, that is what's gonna honor all of the years of us Polish women and others fighting for the basic respect. So simply, do not betray us at this stage. Don't betray us now. Thank you.
Thank you, Demi, and thank you, colleagues, for coming to this press conference. I just wanted to make a quick update for you, because my organization, Federa Poland, is representing Lela currently and helping on the ground with the hospital. We are trying to save her as much as we can. We are filling all the necessary requests and documentations. We are trying to save her life, but at this moment, she's still unable to stand. She's unable to eat. She still vomits with blood. So the situation is very difficult, and she may unfortunately die if something went bad. For the past month, doctors have been refusing to perform a life-saving abortion for her, putting her life at risk. We are trying to save her. We've contacted state authorities, Georgian embassy, and we will see what happened. But Lela case is very interesting because she is not an EU citizen, but she have experienced what Polish women, the EU citizens, experience every day. They are afraid that when they go to the hospital, they may never leave that facility. Abortion in Poland is effectively banned. In theory, it is permissible, available for preserving health, but in practice, looking at Lela's case, it is not. Moreover, it is criminalized, and because of that, doctors are afraid to perform life-saving abortions to save lives, and women are afraid that they may lose their life in the hospital. Last year, in the country with 38 million people, less than 900 abortions happened in public hospitals, and each one of them was made possible thanks to the commitment of a team of activists and lawyers who are spent hours on the phone outside their working hours, sometimes during the weekends at nights, just to convince the hospital or the public prosecutor that we have to do something to save that person's life. And this is why I am here today with you and with the Polish colleagues, because I wanted to remind you and remind President von der Leyen and Commissioner Labib that at this final stage of My Voice, My Choice initiative, this is the stake, and what are the real consequences of tomorrow's decision? Because this is not discussion about politics, competence of the European Union, ethics. This is conversation about women, about their lives, their families, and their lives are currently at risk in the European Union, while here in Brussels we are discussing competitiveness, AI, geopolitics, but we still haven't figured out the basic things, like the security of people in the medical system. So we need a clear answer for the Commission. Yes, we accept my voice, my choice. No ifs, no buts. So, Madam President, if I may address you, please say yes, we, the Commission, want every woman in the Union, regardless of her resources, to be able to live and have access to safe and legal abortion. So please, Commissioner and President, think about the women in Poland, think about Lela, and not let Lela become second Savita. Thank you.
Thank you, Mateusz. I represent Widzialny Foundation, and just to add what my colleagues explained to you, that a legal abortion in Poland is almost completely inaccessible, which puts women at great risk. But that doesn't mean that women in Poland don't terminate their pregnancies outside of the system, because every day 130 women in Poland have abortion with support of the Polish civic initiative Abortion Without Borders. All in all, an estimated 150,000 women in Poland have abortions every year, and less than 1% is performed in the Polish hospitals. These are the abortions that Mateusz told you about. The whole system of support in terms of abortion rests on the shoulders of the Polish NGOs, which don't have enough resources and are understaffed to provide the systemic support for the whole country. 2 years ago, these very NGOs in Poland issued a receipt for the Polish government. 50 million Polish zloty, which is around 12 million euros, had been spent over 18 years to cover the cost of abortion procedures in Poland for the women in need. This sum, 50 million zlotys, should have been paid by the Polish government as part of our healthcare system. It is undeniable that abortion saves lives, and we really hope that it will save life of Lela today, the pregnant woman that we are discussing today because she is dying in a Polish hospital. But abortion is also a matter of economic safety and social justice. Some of the women have resources to pay for their own abortion, or they have access to the NGOs and they can't receive it. But a great many Polish women don't have it. These Polish women are part of 20 million women in Europe that now don't have access to safe abortion in 21st century. This clearly violates the principle of equality and non-discrimination, one of the core values of the European Union. We, Polish women and men, of course, have lost hope that abortion will change on a domestic level. There is a political stalemate in the ruling coalition, and our ruling parties don't have consensus on abortion. There is really very little prospect that the situation will change, especially in the light of rising popularity of extreme right-wing parties in Poland, which may win the upcoming elections in 2027, and this may worsen the situation of the Polish women even greater. Meanwhile, women residing in Poland are in danger. Tomorrow, each of us can be Lela, the Georgian woman dying in a hospital. This is why we are turning to the European Union for support. The European Parliament, with its democratic mandate, has already supported the initiative My Voice, My Choice. And now we believe that the European Commission can and will decide to provide equal access to abortion, to secure our rights for everyone residing in the EU, regardless of where we come from. Tomorrow, we need a clear yes from the European Commission regarding the initiative My Voice, My Choice. We need the Commission to secure the funding mechanism to pay for abortion of those whose lawmakers don't secure their rights. We need every woman in the EU to be safe, so that we can truly say, not one more, ni una menos, ani jednej więcej. Thank you.
if Lila would decide to live in any other country in European Union, almost any other, if she would come to Slovenia, she would be healthy and okay right now. And this is the reality that we have in the European Union. And this is one of the reasons why almost 3 years ago, a group of women decided to start with My Voice, My Choice. Because stories like this exist. Because one of women could come to the Polish hospital anytime and be in the same situation. Why we decided to do this? Because we are also having enough that we are secondary citizens and that some countries are telling to women that their life can be easily sacrificed. Just what is happening right now in one of the hospitals in Poland. And for me, what is right now deeply frustrating and why I am angry is the fact that my colleagues from Poland need to be here and beg for help. No one should beg for help for people to survive. And what I find also deeply disturbing is that My Voice, My Choice followed European rules. We wrote a proposal which was legally approved by the European Commission. They said that we can start collecting signatures because what we are proposing is in the competences of the European Union. We collected 1.2 million signatures. We followed the procedures. We won the vote in the European Parliament. We won the vote in the Economic Social Committee. And not just this. We got the support of 11 governments right now. We got the support of legal experts who are saying that this is legally possible. We got the support of more than 180 NGOs from all across the Europe. And today, a group of prime ministers, ex-prime ministers from different countries and celebrities also signed a letter with a request to the European Commission to listen to its citizens. We got a leak of the answer. The answer is written in a negative manner. The answer is written without any immediate action from the European Commission. And for us, this is not enough. And this is why we are pushing, because this answer will show, firstly, how much Europe takes care of women, and secondly, if European Union follows democratic procedures. And now, if anyone has questions, we're here to answer. If not, the decision will be made tomorrow. We have a meeting with Commissioner Labib at 3:30, and after this we will have a press conference. But our fight will not stop.